Things got a little bit more interesting today for the Houston Texans. David Culley just announced that the Houston Texans will be starting Tyrod Taylor, no longer third round pick Davis Mills. He's now going to be the starting quarterback. He will be suiting up against the Miami Dolphins. And I think that this is going to be interesting. Another storyline to watch in this horrible season. There might be a little bit of a power struggle between the front office and head coaching staff. But before I do that, guys, check out this jersey. I got this from TeamJerseyPros.com, guys. These guys make everything from hoodies to t-shirts, all types of jerseys, baseball, basketball, football, even hockey, guys. These guys are absolutely legit. This was hand stitched. I'm gonna drop the pictures below on how good I look in it, guys. Use the promo code 713 Houston Sports, guys. Get 10% off on your order and go absolutely crazy. These guys are legit, man. When I had some doubts at first, because when I chose to pick, I chose a hard jersey on purpose. I wanted to see if these guys could deliver. And damn, dude, this is absolutely fire. The compliments that I got. Go ahead and check them out, guys. Let me know if you got something from them. Shout out to Team Jersey's Pros, guys. Now, why I think this is interesting for the Houston Texans, and a lot of fans are happy about Tyrod Taylor coming back. A lot of fans are tired of losing 1-7, right? You play to win football games. You don't lose on purpose. These players want to win football games. These fans want to see a winning football team, a competitive football team. This is what a lot of fans wanted. But is this the best way for the Houston Texans? I completely don't think so. But why I think this may be a potential power struggle between the Houston Texans front office and David Culley is because when he talked about we're going to do things in the best interest for the team. We've heard David Culley, we've heard Nick Caserio, we heard both of them say the exact same thing. We, even Cal McNair himself, we are going to do what's in the best interest for the team. Right now, the best interest for the team is not Tyrod Taylor. It is to lose every single game and to see what Davis Mills can do. Tyrod Taylor, as I said before, him winning games for this football team at this point doesn't really do nothing for you. Now, this is another conversation if the Houston Texans are a 3-5 football team. That's another issue. If they go ahead and beat the New England Patriots, do you see Tyrod Taylor come back sooner? That's another question for another day. But the Houston Texans decided to roll with Davis Mills, even though they could have brought back Tyrod Taylor. They're 1-7 now. The best interest of the Houston Texans team is to lose. Get the best overall draft stock that you can. There's going to be a lot of great names out there. You're going to get a lot of compensation from this Deshaun Watson trade. I don't understand why a lot of fans are not seeing that. But Tyrod Taylor coming back, I think, changes things. For the first 6 quarters of Tyrod Taylor, he looked absolutely fantastic. It was Deshaun who he looked damn good in that Jaguars game, and we were beating the hell out of the Cleveland Browns for the first half, and then he gets injured, and boom, we're 1-7 now. We're at the point where we're fighting for the number 1 spot. We're currently the number 2. All the Lions need to do is just win one more game. But the Houston Texans right now are in a tough spot. David Culley himself does not want to get fired. He does not want to lose his job. This is the first time he's ever been a head coach. Of course, he's going to put the best player who could give him a chance to win. This is why I said there's going to be a conflict and issue, because I do think Nick Caserio wants the Houston Texans to tank. He went to a Kayvon Thibodeau, kind of training camp pro day. So it's obviously they have an eye on him on the draft. And I'm sorry, he's projected to be the number 1 overall pick. If you plan to win any more games, I don't think you would attend that midseason. I do like Tyrod Taylor. I think he can win you some games against the Houston Texans. I think he wins the game against the Jaguars. I think he wins the game against the Pats, the Panthers, the Browns. The Houston Texans are a totally different team with Tyrod Taylor. They're a totally different team with Deshaun Watson, a quarterback as well, just to throw, Deshaun in there. But as it stands right now, man, at 1-7, it does you more damage. As much as I We'll be happy with the number 4 overall pick, with the number 5. I'm greedy. I want the number 1. I want someone who could come in and change this team. And I'm not saying, the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th pick can't do that, but the greatest chance and opportunity is the number 1. Now, I have a great idea for what the Houston Texans can do in the draft. I did a mock draft in last night's video, but it's all there for the Houston Texans to be settled for the future. That's why I'm saying this Tyrod Taylor issue is much more bigger than what it seems. The Houston Texans can really start the rebuild in this draft, and it starts with getting the number 1 overall pick. Get Kayvon Thibodeaux. Dude is an absolute savage. You need someone on the defensive line. Imagine him and Jonathan Grenard on the opposite sides of each other. And in the middle, you have Ross Blacklock and you have Jordan Davis, the big 6'6", 340 defensive tackle from Georgia. That's another conversation for another day. But Tyrod Taylor, let me know how you feel about him coming back, guys. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.